Right, so where are we this weekend, Suzanne?
Olney.
Olney in Buckinghamshire.
Buckinghamshire, yeah.
Now, one of the reasons we've come here is there's a couple of things we want to look at, but Shrove Tuesday is this Tuesday coming, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Which is Pancake Day, particularly here in the UK. And Olney is famous for the pancake race. So we're going to have a look at that, where they start, where they finish, and we'll let you know a little bit more about it when we find it, won't we?
All right, yeah.
Another thing, doing a little bit of research, we don't just chuck these together, you know, do we? This place was famous for, was it lace?
Yeah.
Yes, so there's a few places we want to find, and there was something else. What was that? I don't know. Anyway, we'll make it up as we go along. Right, do you want to go into the, what is it, Two Brewers?
Two Brewers, yeah. Well, we haven't booked, so let's hope there's...
Well, let's hope we get something to eat before we start.
Do they even do food?
Yeah, they do, yeah. I was looking at the, there's the menu. Do you know what you fancy?
Is this all they're doing today? Yeah. Is this all they're doing today? Is this menu it?
I have no idea. I've only just come in here the same as you have. Hello, right. My wife would like the pensioners roast. She wouldn't normally admit to being a pensioner, but getting cheaper food, she will.
Roast beef?
Yes, please. Yeah. And I'll have the fish and chips. Could I have a bit of salad with it instead of peas, please? Fantastic. And 2 large Diet Cokes with ice.
Pints, is that? I've only got Pepsi.
Yes.
Is that all right?
Yeah, it's fine.
Nice and ice for those, yeah?
Yes, please. Yeah. Thank you. Perfect.
In case you'd like a receipt.
Yes, please.
Thank you.
I've got a small roast beef.
Yes, thank you.
That looks very nice, Susan.
Oh, it does.
And then a fish and chips.
Yep, that's for me. Thank you very much.
Big one's like, that's just enough.
The big one's on that plate, it's even bigger. Can I get you anything else at all?
No, that's lovely. Thanks very
Are you
much.
sure you don't want any sauce at all?
No, salt and pepper for me. That's all.
there.
Just there.
Yeah, lovely.
That's lovely. Thank you.
Thank you. So Suzanne's got the pensioners. What have you got there, Suzanne?
Pensioner size roast dinner, and it looks lovely. My favourite veg.
Sorry, just some more gravy for you.
Oh, lovely. Thank you.
Any vinegar? Oh, I should have asked for some, shouldn't I? Right, let's get a look at this fish. Ooh, nice and crispy. Yeah, looks very nice. Lovely and crispy, can you hear it? Nice and crispy and the fish is flaky. Tried the meat yet?
Yeah, it's lovely.
Yeah. So you've got cabbage, carrots,
Cauliflower cheese.
Speak up here.
Cauliflower cheese.
Roast potatoes, Yorkshire pudding, horseradish sauce.
Yeah, lovely.
Is that a bit of the beef there? Suzanne, this fish is delicious.
Is that? It's good.
Nice and crispy.
Just as you like it.
Just as I like it, yeah. It is, it's crispy and the fish is nice and flaky. Now the chips. So I asked for salad instead of mushy peas or peas. Excuse that, that's a piece of Suzanne's cauliflower cheese in it. But the portion is just perfect, really. Well, as far as I'm concerned, that £7.50 roast you had was amazing. Yeah? 2 thumbs up.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Well done. What's it called?
The Two Brewers.
The Two Brewers here in Olney.
Thank you for that.
Thanks
it was
very
really
much.
lovely.
Yeah, we really enjoyed it. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Well spotted, Suzanne. Right, so we just had that lovely meal in the
Two Brewers.
Two Brewers, and Suzanne was well impressed with her roast.
Yeah, it was
And
lovely.
I have to say, for £7.50, that was incredible.
I know.
Right, so as we said, we're in Olney today. Now, there's a few things of interest in Olney. One that we just weren't aware of. There was a lot of lace making went on in Olney many, many years ago, and there's still some remnants of that. One of the places we're looking for is it's the old
Penny House.
Yeah, there's that. There is another building that's a remnant of the lace making, and of course there is the museum, isn't there?
Yeah.
But the museum is shut on a Sunday. But I'll stick a picture in here, so if you come, you'll know what it looks like. The other thing, or another thing about Olney, is the pancake race, which we did mention a little while ago. We're going to take a look at the start and the finish of that. And the finish of that is at the St. Peter and St. Paul Church, isn't it?
Yeah.
And that is where the hymn Amazing Grace was penned. So we'll check that out as well. But for now, we're trying to find this old penny house, aren't we?
Yeah.
What sort of era was it, the lace making?
I think it was like 1500 or something. Let me
look.
see. I
Have a
need
look
my
on your-
glasses on.
Have a look on your information. I just can't remember.
Yeah, it was the late 1500s through to the late 1600s. Yeah, I'm looking for number 44 High Street
Why is that?
because it was the lace designer John Millward.
Oh, somebody's been doing some research. So we want number 44 and we want the old penny house.
Yeah.
Right. Well, we did check the other side over there. We walked that way up this street. We're heading back now to the centre of the little town. Right, so it's a nice wide high street here, which does make it quite difficult when you're looking across back and forth. Buck's Lace Industry. Let's see if I can get you a bit closer. Right, and as I said, that's Buck's Lace Industry, and there's a little sign there that says the old lace factory.
I'm just looking for number 44 and I think it must be the end.
Right, you're looking for number 40. Suzanne's microphone was hidden under a scarf, but number 44. So this is 46. Now, what did you say about 44?
I think it was the lace designer John Millward lived there.
Right, okay. So this should be there. This is it. This is 44. There's no blue sign or blue plaque or anything.
Let me just tell you what it is. It was the home of John Millward, the famous lace designer who specialised in designs for the crowns of babies' caps
Oh,
during the first quarter of the 1800s.
oh, right, okay. And
Who
here-
knew it when we used to come
I
here?
know, who knew? We keep finding all these things out, don't we? So this is Cowper Memorial United Reformed Church. And we have been in this building here before, haven't we?
Yeah.
Was it a Dickens of a Christmas? They have a Dickens of a Christmas here every
Yeah.
year. And some of the stuff goes on in there. Carlton House Club. Look, Suzanne, shopping. Rose Court shopping. Do you want to have a quick look?
Yeah, why not?
Come on then, after you.
Oh, we have been down here before.
Yeah, we have. Oh yeah, it's not a great deal here, but better in the summer, I would imagine, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right, well, I shouldn't have been so cocky, should I, Suzanne?
No.
I thought when I looked at the pictures that I knew where this old penny house was, because I know this place fairly well because I've been here quite often, but no, so far we're not lucky, are we? What are you looking at now? More clothes. Right, let's just spin this round here a bit. Let's carry on down here for a way, Suzanne, and then we'll come back across and go up.
Pancake parlour.
Where's it? Oh yeah. You're spotting everything
I
today,
know,
aren't
we
you?
never even noticed that when we come before.
No, so pancake parlour, obviously, as we said, because this place is famous for the
They do
pancake.
pancakes by the look of it.
I would imagine so, yeah. Right, come on, we've got to find this old penny house. I thought we'd found it. She's done it again. This is the museum I was looking for. Here we are. It's closed today, like I said, but this is the Lace Museum here in Olney. Calperton Newton Museum. Well done, Suzanne. I don't know, wherever we go, and there's shops. I want this backdrop for my man cave.
I know, you love it, don't you?
Oh, it's just amazing. I would really
I
love
remember
that.
you said it before.
Yeah. So if anybody's got a backdrop like that laying around, let me know. Right, so then the Bull Hotel, that's where they start with the pancake race apparently.
Yes.
So let's go and take a look there. Right, so here we are on Olney High Street, and there's the Bull Hotel, and the pancake race goes this way along to the, which church is it?
St. Peter and St. Paul's.
St. Peter and St. Paul Church. So we'll go and check that out. So this is the route. Obviously they shut the road. Like I said, I'll insert a bit of video here.
Into the churchyard, and the winner, 18-year-old Florence Callow, receives a ceremonial kiss from the Virgin.
Now the thing about the pancake race that I wasn't aware of is that you can only take part if you're a woman, you have to be over 18 years old, and you have to have lived in Olney for 3 months or longer, or work here. I didn't know that, did you?
No.
Right, are we looking at these houses still?
No, because we've... Oh no, the old penny house
Yeah.
we haven't found.
We're trying to still trying to find that old penny house. Once we find it, we'll explain it, you know, a little bit about it.
If we find it.
We'll find it. We definitely find it. Now, as we said, this church is famous for one thing in particular, isn't it, Suzanne?
Is it? I've forgotten.
Get your bit of paper out. You can't have forgotten that this is where Amazing Grace
Oh
was
yeah.
penned. One of the most famous
Yeah,
hymns.
I did. It was written by the town curate, the Reverend John Newton, for his sermon at St. Peter and St. Paul's Church on January the 1st, 1773.
Well, 1773. Now, you have to admit, that is something special, isn't it?
It is.
There is
I think this is going to be padlocked.
what was his name again? John Newton.
Yeah.
There is a good history to John Newton, if you'd like to look him up. He had quite an interesting life before he arrived here at the church. There is unstable ground within the cemetery.
Someone needs to cut the grass.
Yeah, everywhere's so wet. I don't know if you can see through there, but look at the water, the fields. We came through Wellingborough on the way here, didn't we?
Yeah.
And Wellingborough's virtually submerged. Certainly everywhere around the outside of it.
How big the headstones are, though.
Yeah, they are big headstones, aren't they? Charles Bernard Dimmock, who departed this life May the 19th, 1904, aged 40 years old. Right, Suzanne, this is the church. Shall we take a look at the church where Amazing Grace was penned? John Newton and the Slave Trade. The Reverend John Newton, 1725 to 1807, is best known for his composition of the world-renowned hymn, Amazing Grace, written whilst he was living in Olney, in North Buckinghamshire. The hymn reflects something of the dramatic events which shaped his life and brought him eventually to embrace evangelical Christianity. But his life story is much fuller than this. His involvement in the slave trade, both as a trader in slaves and as a supporter of the movement for the abolition, remains a good example of how individuals can play a vital part in bringing about the change towards a fairer and more caring world. Right, we've seen most of what we wanted to see on our visit to Olney, except for this old penny house, is it called, Suzanne?
Yeah.
We've been all through the High Street and the Market Square. Maybe I should have checked. I just for some reason thought I knew where it was, and I obviously don't. Anyway, like I said, when we find it, we'll tell you why we were looking for it. Right, so we walked straight past it. This is the old penny house. The sign that was on it when I researched it is not there. And the old penny house, sorry about this, the old penny house was a school for girls run by Sarah Duxbury in the 1850s, who also taught them lace making for a few pence a week.
Shrove Tuesday puts the villagers of Olney, Buckinghamshire, right in the news as women and girls prepare for their annual pancake race, an event 5 centuries old.
We're Paul and Suzanne, and we'd love you to join us on our days out.